Hello out there, 45 friends. Lisa here coming to you from a corner of my basement for this week's episode of C3 Kids Online 45 edition. Hey, I hope you've had a great week. I've been thinking a lot about you. I know yesterday was the 4th of July, so hope you had some fun. Maybe you went to a cookout or watched some fireworks, lit those sparkly things on fire. Hope you had a blast and it was a great day for you. I have been missing you guys, and I'm really hoping we get to see each other soon. But until then, I'm excited to be able to connect with you from here in this little part of my basement where we're going to continue talking about the life app of faith. Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. Now, I know you guys are thinking to yourself, wait a minute, it's a new month. A new month usually means a new life app, and a new life app usually means a new set in the warehouse or in my basement, right? But this life app is so important, we're going to actually spend 2 months on it. That's right. We're going to talk about it all throughout the month of July, just like we did in June. And we're going to have some new stories and new so-and-so shows and new material for you to look at where you can take a closer look and focus in on all that God has for you. I'm excited about that, and I can't wait to get started. So let's kick things off with our Instagram poll. Here we go. All right, here we are once again with our 45 tablet, our glass jars, and of course, the orange ping pong balls. For this week's Instagram poll, inquiring minds want to know, which movie series do you like better, Star Wars or Avengers? Well, guys, for me, no contest. I'm going to pick Avengers. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the Star Wars movies. I actually grew up watching the first 3 that were released way back when in the theater. So I don't mind them, and I've seen all of them, and they're great. But something you may not know is that this whole last couple of months where we've been in this social distancing, not gathering in person situation, I did something pretty epic. I watched all of the Avengers movies. That's right, the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe of movies from Captain America, the First Avenger, all the way through to Endgame. Oh yeah, and then Spider-Man Far From Home. It was amazing. I loved all of them. I saw the Guardians movies, the Ant-Mans, every single one of them. I'm Team Iron Man personally. He's my favorite character by far. But anyway, all that to say, my journey through the Avengers movies during this pandemic would have me vote for the Avengers. How about you? Which one do you like better, the Avengers movies or the Star Wars movies? Talk about it in your house. Talk about it with whoever's watching with you. Maybe you like both and you can't decide. That's okay. Go ahead and chat at home about it, and I will get ready to meet our special guest. I'll give you a little clue. Our special guest this week is a 4th grade guys leader at 9:15. Let's go meet him. Hi, Doug. How are you today? It's so good to see
I'm
you.
doing awesome. How's it going?
Good. I've missed seeing you in 45, and I'm grateful to have this little connection here. This is
Yeah, it's great to see you.
Thanks. Yeah, I hear maybe you are on vacation and
I
you're,
might be on vacation. There might be a beach right near me somewhere.
oh, I'm kind of jealous, quite honestly.
You see my
Uh,
sunburn.
yeah, right. Be careful out there, but that's awesome. Thank you for taking the time today, especially on vacation, to do this video with me. It's exciting. I know the kids are going to love hearing from you. So, how have you been through all of this social distancing and pandemic and all that's going on? Hanging in there?
It's certainly been confusing from time to time, but I'm doing pretty well. Been hanging with my family a lot, spending a lot of time with them, which has been great. Doing the best we can in a difficult situation. So it's doing
Yeah.
pretty well.
And I know you can absolutely understand the schooling part of things for our 45 students and how being
Right.
a principal, and you are also have kids that are, that you're trying to teach at home. And so
Right.
that's all
And
done though, right? School is done for them at least.
school is done for the most part for everybody, I think.
Yeah.
And we don't know exactly in Baltimore County schools, at least, what the fall is going to look like, but we do know it's probably going to look a little bit different than
Mhm.
what school has looked like in the past, especially when you're talking about trying to get a whole bunch of students to school on a school bus with sometimes 3 kids per seat, which isn't obviously going to work very well with social distancing rules and that kind of thing. But we'll take it one day at a time and see how it goes.
Right. Yeah, there's so much to think about. I don't, I forget that sometimes. I didn't even think about school buses. So yeah, there's so much.
Right.
I'm grateful for people who are making those decisions and thinking it all through, and people like you that are working it all out. So anyway, but okay, so I have a question for you. Anything that you've done in pandemic or during this time of social distancing, something new or something exciting or something that you're like, wow, I'm so glad I had the time to do that. Anything
Yeah,
like
something that I definitely would not have done had the pandemic not hit is to learn all these new games that we've learned together as a family. So I knew how to play Risk already, and so I taught my kids how to play Risk, but then
that?
I learned a bunch of new games myself. So I learned how to play Phase 10, which is a card game, Skip Bow, which is another card game, and then Spike Ball, which I'm not very good at, but you've probably seen the commercials on TV, the net on the ground, and Ryan, who's now going into 6th grade, and I try to get on the same team because he's much quicker and more agile than I am, and he's a good teammate.
That's awesome.
So
And
yeah, lots of new games.
you have enough people in your family that you can, create 2 teams and
Right. Yeah, Spike Ball is best with 4 people, and I have that many in my house to be able to do that. So
that's
yeah,
awesome.
it's been fun.
Good. Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear you're using the time well and learning some new stuff along the way and fun things too. Okay, so as our special guest today, a few things for you. We'll get to like some focus type games or questions in just a moment because we're talking about faith and seeing what you can't see. No, trusting what you can't see, even it's right.
Right.
Trusting what you can't see because of what you can.
What you can see. Yep.
And then the whole idea of focus and all. We'll get to that in just a minute. But I have something very important. The first thing is our beloved tablet. I have it with me here with our Instagram poll. So I have a question for you. I've also got the glass jars here, and of course the box of orange phone calls. So lots to maneuver here. But here's today's tablet question. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it, Yep. So what movie series do you like better? Star Wars, that would be this side, or Avengers? Do you like either of them?
I like both of them, but I'm definitely going to have to go with Star Wars because there's some nostalgia associated with it for me, having seen Star Wars in the theaters when I was a kid, and then again with my kids when it came back out later. So definitely Star Wars.
All right. Well, that's 1-1 because I'm more an Avengers fan, but that's because Avengers was something I did during the pandemic. I watched the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe series from Captain America, the first one, all the way through Endgame, and it was amazing. It was a good journey. But I do love Star Wars too, and like you, I saw the first 3, I guess. Well. First 3 that were released. No, it's all confusing in the order. But yeah, I saw those in the theater as well as a kid. That's how old I am. But anyway, so thank you for weighing in on that. And we've got 1-1. So that's fun. All right. Next thing up, I have a couple of games for us. As you can see here, there's not really games, just like a fun little activity. You can see some pictures back there. Can you see them?
I do.
Black.
And are they deliberately out of focus, I'm assuming?
Exactly.
Okay,
and what's going to happen is I'm going to pull, I also have this fishbowl here with the numbers that coincide with the numbers that are in the pictures. You see those there? So I'm going to pull one out, and that's going to be your picture, and you're going to look at it and see if you can figure out what it is. Does that sound good?
Yes, I'm a little nervous. Looks like it's going to be hard.
There's some that are really hard and some that are like really easy, at least from my
Definitely should have worn my glasses.
Yeah. Well, and luckily they're out of focus anyway, right? So it wouldn't have helped much. But through the camera, I think too, it's probably harder to do this. But for me, it's like some of them are like, oh, I know what that is. And some it's like, what is that? Anyway, there's only 4 numbers in here because we've already gone through 4 weeks of this. So you are week 5. So we've got only these 4 to go. So let's see which one you're going to pick today. I have chosen the number 1.
Number 1, okay.
All right, so let me lift my computer up and take you over to picture number 1 here. I think you're gonna maybe be able to get it. Do you see it?
Oh, I do see it.
I'm trying to zoom in for you here with my computer.
Yeah, no, you have a really good camera. I can see that. My guess might be too generic. I'm gonna say it's some kind of a bug. I'm just not sure exactly what kind. Maybe a stink bug?
Okay. I think you are very, very close. You are absolutely right. It is a bug. Let me show you the actual picture here. I thought beetle, but
beetle. Yeah, I think beetle's probably more accurate.
It's pretty close. I mean, they look very similar other than the coloring. So yeah. So thank you. Well done. Guess what? We've been having a little competition. So I think right now you've tied it up because we had 2 of the girl leaders answered yes, and now 2 of the guy leaders have said
All right.
right. So we're 2-2 with the competition. I don't know. We'll see how it pans out in the next 3 weeks. So thank you very much for playing along. That was fun, I hope, and not too stressful. All right. One more thing. One more focused little game. You can see here I have this shelf, and I'm going to walk you through it again here.
Okay.
And these are all, like, I'm going to show you real quick like that. Oh, I'm terrible with moving my camera around. I'll get a closer look for you. But basically, this is my shelf of objects that help me focus. And my question for you after I show them to you is, once you look at them, which one, if you were stranded on a desert island, which one would you choose to have with you and why? Okay?
All right.
We'll take a closer look, as we say, and there's obviously a big telescope. And then that's a VR headset and just some funky glasses and 3D glasses. There's swim goggles. There we go. Binoculars, a Viewmaster, some fun Harry Potter glasses, camera. Let's see, magnifying. Are you seeing them?
Yeah, and they look very clear.
Microscopes, scuba goggles. So you get the idea of all of those? I don't know. Is that a close enough look for you?
Oh, yeah. I definitely know what I would choose.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do. I would definitely choose the magnifying glass.
Okay.
For a couple of reasons. One is I want to get off that island at some point, hopefully, even though if it's nice weather, maybe a couple of days I'll stay, but I want to get off that island. So, and I also need to eat. So the magnifying glass would actually probably help me start a fire.
Okay.
I can magnify the sun's rays and make a fire, which would allow me to cook some food, but also hopefully send out some smoke signals that somebody would see and be able to rescue me. So I definitely would choose the magnifying glass.
Well done. Nice thinking, nice thought process there. You are not the first person that mentioned making a fire with the magnifying glass. That's like 2 or 3 people have said that, but you're also a person that said you'd like to get off the island, and that's the same as me. I was thinking if I was stranded on a desert island, I chose the spyglass because then I could see if there's a boat and be like fine. But anyway, so I'm like you in that, it might be nice for a day or 2, but I don't think I want to stay out there. So that's fun. Awesome. Well, thank you for playing along with all my silly focus games. I have one last thing for you, and you already knew about this one, hopefully, because as our special guest, you get to reveal the key question. And I know in the so-and-so show, we say, reveal the question, but we're giving our 45 kids a sneak peek at it by letting our small group leader special guest reveal it. So I think you have it somehow.
I do. Let's see, I'll try to keep the glare off of it, but there it is. Why do people give gifts?
Okay, that's an unusual question. It's intriguing to hear it before the so-and-so show starts, because it's like, that sounds like it should be something that we talk about at Christmas time, or
right.
So I'm interested to see what the story will be and how that all ties together this week, and hopefully some good conversations at home with that. So yeah, awesome.
All right.
Well, Doug, thanks so much for joining us today. Did you have anything you wanted to say or add? Or
no, it's just great to see you. Your house looks amazing. It looks almost as good as 45 itself. So great job on the house.
Thanks so much. I'm having fun with it, although I miss being together with everybody. I look forward to being in 45 sometime, hopefully sooner than later. So
definitely.
Yeah. Well, you enjoy the rest of your vacation. Thanks again for the time. And we'll talk soon, I hope.
All right. Great to see you. Bye.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for this week's episode of C3 Kids Online 45 edition. Well, my part at least. You've still got the so-and-so show and worship and your countdown and all of that. But before I let you get to it, I want to remind you, today is the deadline, guys. It's the last day for you to send me a picture of your bingo card. If you want to be part of the drawing next week, you've got to get it in today, okay? So make sure you put your name on the top. See how I did there? My name, and make sure you've got a coverall, right? You needed to have done all of the different things on the bingo card. Then take a picture of it and have your parents or whoever you live with email it to me at the address below. See it at the bottom of the screen? That's my email address. Go ahead and do that and make sure you get it done today. And then I'll enter it in our drawing next week, and maybe you'll win a prize, okay? All right, time for the countdown. I will see you guys back here next week with a winner. Take care.
How does your favorite story end? Wait, first, how does your favorite story begin? In a world where a kid who has something to learn, something to discover, this kid finds unexpected friends. They head out on an adventure and face some tough challenges. Then when things are the darkest, when all hope seems lost, someone comes through to save the day. And everyone celebrates! Now, think about this. We are hardwired to love stories because each one of us is living one. We're all human and we all make mistakes. But sometimes the road ahead can be so rough, we don't know how to fix the problems we face. But we do know the times we've seen God at work. We know He sent a hero right into the middle of our story, God's own Son, Jesus. And we know that when we follow Jesus, God promised an ending more incredible than anything we can imagine. Wherever we go, He goes with us too. When we live out our story with hope and faith, others can see God at work in us. That's why faith is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
Sometimes the road ahead can be so rough. You are the reason why I don't give up. 'Cause even when it's hard to see, I still believe. So I'm gonna trust your love no matter what. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Whenever I'm walking, talking, and everything I say and do. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Wherever I'm going, you are going with me too. Gonna live my life for you. Gonna live my life for you. Sometimes the road ahead can be so rough. You are the reason why I don't give up. 'Cause even when it's hard to see, I still believe. So I'm gonna trust your love no matter what. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Whenever I'm walking, talking, and everything I say and do. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Wherever I'm going, you are going with me too. Gonna live my life for you. Gonna live my life for you. When I'm weak, I know you're strong. Won't be afraid, you'll be right here through it all. When I'm weak, I know you're strong. Won't be afraid, you'll be right here through it all. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Whenever I'm walking, talking, and everything I say and do. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Whenever I'm walking, talking, and everything I say and do. Gonna live my life for you, live my life for you. Wherever I'm going, you are going with me too. Gonna live my life for you. Gonna live my life for you. Gonna live my life for you. Gonna live my life for
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Is it halls or is it hall? Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to. be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. You ever get the feeling you're being watched? Merry Christmas in July, everyone. My name is Brandon.
Oh, Christmas in July. That's why all the, is that a thing?
His name is John, and this is the So-and-So Show.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas in July, buddy.
For me? Wow, thank you. This is, okay. Wow, you got me a book. You know me so well.
Oh, no, it's not just any book. It's Charles Dickens' immortal classic, A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
You know, with Ebenezer Scrooge?
Yeah, I saw the movie. It's, thank you. What? What? Oh, you're wondering if I got you a gift for Christmas in July?
Yes.
I didn't get you a gift.
Huh?
I
don't understand.
I didn't get you a Christmas in July gift because I didn't know that Christmas in July was a thing.
Of course it is. Yeah, of course it's a thing. Everyone knows it's an actual thing. Of course they do. Yeah, right?
Do they?
Yeah. Look, have I not been a good friend to you over the past half year? I mean, haven't I done enough to earn a gift from you? What's the point of putting so much work into this friendship if I don't get a gift on all the major holidays?
I mean, major?
Yes!
Okay, but I think maybe you've missed the point of holidays and of friendship and of gift giving all in general, my friend.
What's that? Is that my gift?
No.
No,
it's not a gift.
What's in the box?
Change! Ooh.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know, it's fun. Hey, you will be visited by 3 ghosts.
Ghosts?
No, wait, no. Guests. You will be visited by 3 guests. Please welcome someone who knows stuff. Here we go. Thank you for being here. Come on.
Having me.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what you got. That's great. So who are you and what do you know?
Well, hello, my name is Simone. I am the guest of Christmas Past. I've kept every Christmas gift I've ever had.
Ooh.
Ever?
Ever? Like Rubik's. Hold on. Got something for you guys. Rubik's Cube. I got this like 27 Christmases ago. I'm going to solve it one day, though.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh la la.
Yeah. Getting close. So you think gifts are important?
Oh, yes. They're most important. How else am I going to show someone that I care about them? Spend time with them? Nah, time is fleeting, but gifts last forever.
That is the opposite of true.
Like this stuffed animal from my first Christmas.
Whoa!
This is my hairy bear. He's been through a lot.
Has he been through a wood chipper?
Ooh. Wait a minute. This is a super fun paddle ball. But lost the ball though. But my favorite first gift was given to me 10 years ago. It was this big jar of slime. It's gonna come out one day. Look at there.
It's not so slimy anymore, is it?
I know, isn't it great?
Yeah, I think I see why you're here now. You're here to show me that stuff doesn't last forever. I get it.
No. I'm actually here to show you, let me show you. Ready for this? This napkin. I had to blow my nose, and someone was like, "Do you need a napkin?" And I was like, "Thank you." End of the story.
Was that really a gift, though?
It was given to me, so duh.
Okay, thank you for coming on the show, guest of Christmas Past. You've been a big help.
Okay, thank you. I'll just get my things.
Oh, sure.
guys
Here you go.
are
Here.
so
Don't forget
awesome.
to
Thank you
forget
for
Harry.
everything. Oh,
Yep.
this is so nice. My little tissue.
All right.
My paddle ball.
Yeah, right.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me. Just thank you for having me. One last thing. Can I keep him?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So?
Okay, so I guess getting stuff for Christmas in July isn't the most important thing, okay? But I'm still mad because you didn't even try to give me something.
Maybe not something you can hold, but right now, at this very moment, I'm giving you my undivided attention.
That's not true. You're thinking about whether or not cereal is soup.
But isn't it? It's in a bowl.
Can we move on to the guest of Christmas present, please?
Okay, you asked for it. It's Bible story time with Kellen. Woo!
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Kellen.
Wait, Kellen's not a guest. He's here every week.
Just go with it. What have you got for us today, Kellen?
Well, today we're playing a game. It's called Who Deserves It More?
Awesome. Okay, how do we play?
The rules are very simple. You will both be put through a series of challenges. You will get points for each challenge you do well. At the end of the game, we'll see who has enough points to earn the grand prize.
I have always wanted one of those.
Bring it, Kellen.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. First, I'm going to test your biblical knowledge. Contestant number 1, can you name all 12 of Jesus' disciples?
Okay, I've got this. Jesus called them one by one, Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Next came Philip, Thomas too, Matthew and Bartholomew, James and Simon, Thaddeus, and the last one is Judas. Is that right?
That is correct!
Oh, yes!
Contestant number 2, your biblical challenge is to name the 12 tribes of Israel.
I can do that without a song. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Issachar, Asher, Zebulun, Benjamin, and Joseph, who was later split into the 2 half-tribes of Manasseh and Ephraim. In your face.
Correct! This next challenge is a head-to-head round to see which one of you can have the longest quiet time of reflection and prayer. The winner will be one step closer to earning the grand prize. Get ready, get set, be quiet. Oh, so sorry, John. Brandon was quieter and more reflective.
You know it!
Oh, I think I know what's happening here. Brandon, I am really proud of you for winning that round.
Aw,
Great job, buddy.
thanks.
See how humble I'm being, Kellen? Do I deserve points for being more humble than him?
Oh, absolutely. Here you go.
Hey, how is that fair?
Oh, no, you're right, Brandon. It's not fair. You can have some of my points.
More humility. Way to go, John.
Bingo!
Hey!
Not to worry, contestant number 2. We're going into our Good Works lightning round. Who's done the most good in the world? Go.
I helped change a tire when I didn't have to.
I did the dishes even though I wasn't asked.
I paid for the coffee for the person behind me in line.
I donated a bunch of clothes I don't wear anymore.
I play board games at a nursing home with the residents.
I offered someone my seat on the bus.
I took care of my friend's cat when she went out of town.
I got you a gift on Christmas in July. There is no clicker.
Time's up. Contestant number 1, it looks like you have 51,500 points. And contestant number 2, not far behind, with 51,000 points. Let's see if either one of you have done enough good things to earn the grand prize. Judges? Ooh, so sorry, you two. You did not do enough.
What? No.
It's true. There are some gifts you can't earn, no matter how good you are. Check out what the Apostle Paul wrote in his letter to the church in Ephesus. God's grace has saved you because of your faith in Christ. Your salvation doesn't come from anything you do. It is God's gift. It is not based on anything you have done. No one can brag about earning it. You know what that means? You both win!
Wait. I thought we didn't have enough points.
That's the thing about God's grace. You can't earn it because you don't have to earn it. Jesus already paid the price when he died on the cross for you and me. I mean, don't get me wrong, you should read and know the Bible, and you should be humble and be kind to one another. But the gift of salvation doesn't cost a thing. It's free for anyone who accepts it.
I forget that sometimes. Thanks for the reminder, Kellen.
Yeah, thanks, Kellen.
No problem, guys, and I'll catch you later. Oh, and before I forget, Merry Christmas in July.
Bye, Kellen.
You know, I really learned a lot today.
That was strange.
Yeah, it was. But as I was saying, I really learned a lot. Ah! Are you the guest of Christmas future to show me the error of my ways? To help me understand that you shouldn't try to earn gifts, especially not the greatest and most important gift of God's grace? What are you? Reveal the question? Oh. Reveal the question!
The question of the day is, why do people give gifts?
What do you think, guest of Christmas future?
I know. Just 'cause. That's why people give gifts.
Oh, that's a good reason. What do you think? Why do people give gifts?
Yeah, and talk about it together.
We'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Merry Christmas.
Is he still here? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Kazoo solo!
Kazoo solo. You don't have to do a solo if you don't want to.